Labor Senator Malarndirri McCarthy has told Sky News that her sister is doing well after becoming the first person to test positive for COVID-19 in one of the Northern Territory's remote Indigenous communities. Live to Matt Cunningham now, who's in Darwin. Matt, it does seem inevitable that we'll hear the announcement of more cases being recorded today.
My understanding, Ash, is that this cluster has grown to more than 20 cases, but we will get official confirmation from the Chief Minister when he speaks in just under an hour from now. At the moment, we have 11 confirmed cases as part of this cluster, most of them in Katherine, but there is that one case that was recorded in Robinson River. Malarndirri McCarthy revealing yesterday that the woman who tested positive in that community is in fact her sister. She contracted the virus at a house in Katherine before travelling to Robinson River. Authorities believe she may have been infectious in that community for several days. But Malarndirri McCarthy told Sky News this morning that she had managed to speak to her sister this morning and get an update on her condition.
It was just a relief to be able to speak to my sister in particular. I had spoken to my cousins, I spoke to my auntie and uncle this morning, and people are feeling a little bit better, but obviously conscious that there's still a way to go here.
The big concern for authorities now is exactly how far this virus and this outbreak will spread. We have 11 cases that were caught basically in the town of Katherine in just a couple of houses, but there is about 5 days where the transmission of the virus in the town of Katherine is unknown. Authorities believe that these latest cases are connected to an earlier breakout at the beginning of this month, but they haven't been able to make that direct connection yet. There are several exposure sites in the town of Katherine they're concerned about, in particular the Katherine Hospital and the Katherine Hotel, where one of the positive cases spent several hours last Wednesday and last Friday. Now, given that Katherine is a service town, many people come from remote Indigenous communities to Katherine and then travel back out again. There is that concern that the virus may have spread to more than just the one remote Indigenous community.
This is the mystery that's confounding the Northern Territory experts in terms of the source of COVID in Katherine itself. I know that my sister was the one who took it into Robinson River. We know that, but we don't know the actual full source here in the Northern Territory, which is why the Chief Minister has called for a mask mandate right across the Northern Territory, because it's quite possible that there has been a seeding of infection to other places.
That mask mandate is one of a number of restrictions now in place. This morning, the Federal Health Minister, Greg Hunt, announced that a biosecurity zone would be created for the community of Robinson River. That means that no one is able to come and go from that community other than an essential worker. We also have a lockdown in place for the town of Katherine until at least 6 p.m. on Monday. But we'll hear more from the Chief Minister in just under an hour, more about those extra cases that we expect he will confirm, and also about the continuation of the government's response.